Hello, YouTube, it's your boy, the Crazy Trader, and I'm here again with your favorite stock review. Like I always say, scared money don't make no money, and you always gotta risk it to get the biscuit. 1.82%. It doesn't look much. 1.82% doesn't look much, but it's $1,900. I'll take it over anything. Okay. Today the market was doing so great. Everything was flying off the shelves. Palantir $142, Robinhood $94, MFA $9. AI, which is C3 AI, $27.44. Finally, I'm making a profit on this stock. I've been holding it for a while and I haven't made any profit, but I'm making a profit now. But what I want to show you is incredible because I feel like the stock market is one of the few, vehicles where you can invest and get a lot of money, make a lot of money really quick. And you can lose a lot of money really quick too. So watch this. In the past 3 months, I've made 40%. And 40% is 46%. In the past 3 months, I've made 46%, which is $34,600. 34,000 in the past 6 months. And I didn't have to do anything. I just had to sit on my hands. I picked good stocks, sit on my hands, and they're doing amazing. You know what I want to talk about? I want to talk about Robinhood, my Robinhood portfolio, because Robinhood is flying off the shelves right now, and it hasn't been even added to the S&P 500. And I believe if it does get added to the S&P 500, I think it's going to do about 150. Personally, I think 150 because I believe Robinhood is a $300 stock. If you look at the previous close, that's not even what I want to look at, the previous closing. I want you to look at the year range. Look at the year range. The year range is between 13.98, which is $14, to 100.88, which is 101. So it's between $14 to $101. Like this, the range is so big. It started so low and it's almost at an all-time high now. So it's amazing, and it still hasn't been added to the S&P 500. So this is like a banger, easy. PE ratio is 54, and if you know the PE ratio of Palantir is about what 300 and something, this is 54. It is still a very affordable stock. Looking at all the numbers that they are doing, if you want to look at the metrics, I'll just take you down a little bit so you can look at the metrics that they are pulling off. They are pulling off a lot of metrics, which is pretty good. If you look at the revenue in the last quarter, which is 920, almost a billion in the last quarter, up 50% year over year. Okay. So, the operating expense is also up, which is understandable. Net income is up 114%. That's the net income. 100 net profit margin is also up 42%, which is also great. Earnings per share is up 82%, which all the metrics, all the numbers are doing pretty well. So, I think it's a great stock to own. It's a great stock to own. I own a lot of it, quite a number of it, and I'm still buying like I tell you guys, man. I own 231 shares of it, and I'm still buying $20 every day. So it adds up. I know $20 looks like nothing, but I just don't want to spike up my average cost. So my average cost is 24.21 with a 200 with a 231 share. So I don't want to buy too much and spike my average cost. I want to average down, average up little by little because I don't want to spike it too much. But you can see the total return here, which is 16,200, so 289%. Let's say 290%, 16,100. That's a return over here. Um, I wish I could let you read some of the news on it. So Bank of America ups Robinhood's target on Q2 retail dip buying. Because so this is what's happening. The retail traders are buying so much that it can't dip. It's not dipping. You know, retail traders are holding the stock up. It's up 300% in 1 year, and it's still not too late to buy. Now Jim Cramer says he's a big believer in Robinhood. I remember when he was bashing it at $9 and $10. He did the same thing to Palantir at $9 and $10, bashed them all up, and now they are all the way up to 140, 150. And now he's like, "Oh, I'm on board now." No, the plane has already sailed. Retail traders have already taken this stock from 9, from 6, from 5 to $100. You can't be a believer if you are believing from $100. No, we've been believing from $8. Okay, so it's a great thing to add to your portfolio if you think you're going to hold for a very long time. It's a great stock to add to your portfolio. It still has a lot of upside, and I shouldn't be the one convincing you to add Robinhood to your portfolio. It's doing really great. I think it's going to do better. S&P 500 is coming in the next quarter. If it's not in the next quarter, it will be in the next. It's bound to happen. It's going to happen. Um, their CEO, who's a mathematician, is actually doing crazily good, doing some amazing things with the company. I think the tokenization is going to help it up a lot, and we're going to talk about the tokenization later on. But this stock is doing amazing. You should add it to your portfolio. Anyways, just a quick one on that one. I'm out of your hair. Stay blessed, stay safe, and peace.